So now we're about to give you some recommendation. All the product that we're using are clinical grade, okay? So meaning that the active ingredient that are in it are designed to not just sit at the surface of your skin, but to go deep in your derm and nourish the skin cells.
And remember, that's where we said the surface of your skin is all, the dead skin cells. But then underneath the derm is where your live skin cells are that will eventually rise to the surface.
So when it comes to clinical grade skincare, all the active ingredients are in a delivery system. So meaning that it's a little, you have all the nutrient, you have a little envelope. So when you put it on your skin, it goes, in the epiderm is easy. It's all dead skin cells. It's go through it, but then you have your epidermal junction. That's where you have the little roadblock, little soldiers that like, hey, no, you're not getting in. But with that delivery system, it's coated with phospholipid in a lot of occasion. So your skin recognizes that. It's like, oh, I like you. You're food. You're like, oh, I want you in. That's what your skin is like, oh. So then your epidermal junction will let that ingredient go within your skin cell. And then the same concept apply to the different layers. So if you're looking for hyaluronic acid, by example, like you want the hyaluronic acid to sit around the skin cell, not inside, create inflammation. But then you want that vitamin C to go in the skin cells and nourishing properly. And you want your growth factors to go deep down in your fibroblasts. So see how it's important to have the proper delivery system.
Because each product is going to a different area in a different way.
Exactly. So that's why clinical grade skincare are the golden standard when it comes to that, because it needs to be regulated.
Right. And the 3-in-1's not going to happen.
No. and usually when you go to Sephora or a drugstore in general, because there's regulation, right? So they need to make sure that there's no severe adverse effect that can happen, because anyone can just go and grab something and put it on their face, and Health Canada don't want to be responsible of all that. So they make sure that, it's safe, meaning that you're not necessarily getting long-lasting results. So make sure that you're, getting your active ingredient from like a place like Sparkle, where we have doctors and we have the training, so we can really take the time to understand your skin and give you the proper nutrient it needs to have good results with less adverse effect.
Right. Exactly.